Willie D Live.
Man, tell us some Pimp C stories. You know, Pimp was like my little brother. He was like a little brother to me, but I know your experience with him was different. You know, everybody have their own experience.
Well, everybody really like for me to tell the story about the sex tape, right? But
what sex tape?
Well, Pimp C showed me a tape many, many years ago with some famous people on it. And it was a famous rapper. It was a famous R&B chick. And people want me to say who it is, and I tell them the reason why I don't say it is because Pimp C didn't say who it was, right? But I say use your imagination. There was a lot of famous women back then: Jennifer Lopez, Mary J. Blige, Beyonce. Man, there was so many of them back then. So you can use your own imagination. So that's one of the things. And a lot of people in the orbit, are close like 17, all of them, they know, they seen it. I wasn't the only one that seen it.
Who's the guy in the tape?
I can't say it.
So you can't say the guy or the girl?
Because these people got family now, Willie, and they very successful. And
so when you say Pimp C didn't say, you know what I mean? You're not saying that he didn't say to you. You're saying he didn't speak on it publicly. He didn't say publicly who was in the tape.
He didn't say publicly. And the reason why I had a movie called Pimpology is before it ever came out. It was a very successful movie. I was over his mama house, over Mama West's house. I was showing him my movie, and he was showing me his movie. And that's what he said, Ken, you need to be a producer. He said, Dr. Dre now, man, they got people making their beats. You can just put your name on the beat. I said, I can't do nothing like that, Pimp C. And, another funny story is how we met.
Now, hold on, man. I ain't passed the sex tape yet, man. Hold on.
I seen you try to switch lanes.
Hold on. Let's go back to the sex tape, man. What? Any clues or something, man? Give me a clue or something.
Well, all I can tell you, man, is that, at one time, still, she was a very successful R&B chick. And the guy, he had a little money at that time. I'm pretty sure that most people in the comments usually figure it out, and some of them be correct. So that's the most I can say about it.
Man, that is the most ambiguous accusation I've ever heard in my life.
But to my credit, 17 and a few other people seen the tape too. So I'm not the only person that's seen the tape. And they didn't get on other platforms and talk about them seeing the tape.
17, what do you mean 17?
17 is Pimp C artist. They did a song called Certified, an album called Certified before he died. He was a UGK artist for Pimp C. So he seen it.
You was hanging out with Pimp really tough before he died. Like,
Right.
Yeah, every time I look up, I'd call him. Man, in fact, I've said what's up to you a few times when y'all was together. Like, Pimp, we know that Pimp died, at least they reported that Pimp died of an accident.
Sleep apnea.
Okay, so I thought that they had said something about an accidental overdose or something.
Okay.
But in any event, do you think that foul play was involved in Pimp C's death?
Of course, man, because Pimp, I've been knowing the man for years. When he went to prison, I was the only one that went down there to see him. He said that on my movie, Best of Both Worlds. And I seen him get high and do his thing, we all get high and smoke weed, do all kind of shit, right? So I seen him do his thing, and Pimp been doing whatever he been doing for a long time. I can't see him, all of a sudden, dying, from some drugs, when this man was a seasoned veteran and whatever he do, right? So, that was, to me, was foul play. And there was a lot of other things that, I can't say that I was privy to. A lot of people, they say something about this dude in Mississippi. I don't know nothing about that. They said that, he had done something to Pimp and, all that kind of stuff. But I know, I talked to, I guess a guy named, what's his manager's name? Ruben? Is that the dude? It's been so many years.
Who's manager?
Pimp C, the dude. That helped.
Mama West was managing
No.
Pimp C.
It was a guy, manager, Ruben, Rick. I think his name was Rick. And
Rick Rubin? No.
His name was. We did a deal with Universal, me and Pimp, for $3 million for a movie deal for 5 movies, and he the one that brokered the deal. Unfortunately, the guy that was brokering, or financing a guy named D. Shea out of Nashville. He put up a few $100,000 to help us get that deal. He went indicted. He got indicted by the feds. Pimp said, man, not the money. Pimp said, man, the money that got locked up. I said, yeah, the money gone, Pimp. You know what I'm
The
saying?
money got locked
Yeah,
up.
yeah. So Pimp was mad. And then we would say, okay, we're going to do the deal without the dude, right? We're going to still make it happen. Pimp died right after that. But that dude, whoever that dude was, I can't remember his name. He gave us the contract. He brokered the deal with, I know his wife, Shanara, probably know who I'm talking about. But yeah, that was, he was saying some stuff to me about some stuff. He like, man, Ken, what the woo? This is going on. You need to, man, bring your gangsters up here. I said, man, well, I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? But he was really hysterical. And he was talking about, people was in the lobby and people was tripping about, some shit. And I was like, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that one, partner.
It have something to do about that tape? You think it had something to do with that tape?
No, it was more so, Pimp, without saying a lot, he had a lot of relationships with different people, and he had a lot of business with people, right? And people around him probably didn't know the business, because I was there, like you said, Mama West managed Pimp. I managed Pimp. I did a lot of shows for him. You know what I'm saying? I booked a lot of shows for him, but I wouldn't be his manager. Niggas would call me, hey man, can you get Pimp on the phone? Like how used to call, he used to call, you be on the phone with those kind of issues. But it was other people that had real business with him, and that shit, went some kind of crazy way. But he basically, was trying to tell me, man, get there, and bring some gangsters. And I was like, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But 17 was there. They went to view the body at the morgue. He know more about it than me. And, I talked to Bond, all of them about it, man. I don't know exactly what happened, but I know something happened.